Hi friends! Today's video is going to be about how to start an avocado tree from seed. This video is not going to talk about potting the plant or avocado tree care. That will be following videos. This one is really just going to focus on how to start the avocado seed. So let's begin. You will need a plastic or glass cup, some toothpicks or skewers, and your avocado. The riper the avocado you pick, the better, because we really want to simulate nature where the fruit ripens and falls off the tree and then the seed feeds off the flesh to get its start in life. So I have my avocado here. I picked this up from the grocery store a couple of days ago and just let it sit and ripen on my counter. It's pretty soft now, and the first thing we're going to do is remove the seed from the skin and the flesh. And I'm not going to use a knife or a spoon to do this because I really want to minimize the risk of me damaging the actual seed. So I'm going to get right in there and get dirty with my hands. I just washed and dried my seed off, and now what we want to do is remove that layer of skin, this brown skin that surrounds the outside of the seed. So if you're used to working with fresh fruit seeds, you'll know that most fresh fruit seeds have this layer of skin outside of the seed, and we really want to remove that to facilitate the growth process. So I'm just literally going to take my fingers like this and just flake off this brown skin. I'm just applying a little bit of pressure with my nail, and it should flake right off. Now that we've taken that brown skin off the seed, there are two things that are very important that you need to be hyper aware of. The first is which is the top and the bottom of the seed. So if you look at this seed here, usually the top of the seed will be a little bit pointier. It'll come to a point, it's very smooth at the top, there's not that much discoloration, versus the bottom of the seed, it's rough. You can see there's kind of like a little ring here, it's rougher, it's flatter, and there's quite a bit of discoloration. This seed isn't the best example because it's pretty much round all the way, but I can just tell by this rough texture on the surface and this slight discoloration. When I run my fingers over it, it doesn't feel smooth, versus the top of the seed, it feels very, very smooth. The next thing you'll want to know is that the seed will have a crack that runs all the way down the middle of the seed and all the way around the seed here. All avocado seed have it. It's this really, really, really cool crack here. This line that runs down the middle of the seed is actually where the seed is going to crack open, and a taproot is going to grow from the bottom and a stem is going to grow from the top. So you don't want to start your seed upside down, or obviously you're not going to get yourself an avocado tree. And for our next step, we want to be really aware of where this crack is so that we don't stick a toothpick right into the crack, or it's just not going to hold up our seed properly over the cup of water. So for our next step, what we're going to do is I'm going to take a toothpick or a skewer like this. I'm going to make sure I know exactly where the crack is, and I'm going to push my skewer down into the avocado seed very sturdily, and I'm going to angle it at about 45-degree angle down toward the bottom of the seed, and I'm just going to stick it in like that. This is what the toothpick avocado seed contraption looks like. As you can see, I've stuck these skewers in, angling them down toward the bottom of the seed, and you can tell that I've completely missed this line, this crack over here. I know I keep emphasizing it, but it's really important, because if you stick a skewer in there and the seed cracks open and the skewer falls out, it's very, very hard again for you to put the skewer back into the seed without damaging some part of it. The last step is literally to put your seed into your contraption. I'm using a mason jar, but you can use literally a red Dixie cup or a plastic cup if you wanted to. I'm choosing to use a mason jar because I can see right through it. I don't have any clear plastic cups, or that's what I would be using. And we're gonna fill this cup up with water so that it reaches about 2/3 of the way up the seed. That is all she wrote. You want to leave your avocado seed in a bright, warm, sunny room. I'm gonna put mine right by the window so that there's direct sunlight, and just let it sit there and it'll start to grow. If where you're living is still really cold and nighttime and daytime temperatures fluctuate a lot, don't leave it by the window. Just leave it in a bright, warm room that's consistently 76 degrees Fahrenheit. And in a couple of weeks, you'll see your seed crack open and a taproot start growing from the bottom, which is very exciting, but you do not want to touch or play or fiddle with that taproot, because if you damage it or snap it and it breaks, the chances of it growing back is very, very small. And if it does start growing back, it's gonna take so long to grow back that you might as well just start a new avocado seed. So please be very careful with it. You'll start to see water start evaporating from the seed as well. So fill it up so that it stays at 2/3 of the way up the seed, and then about once every week or 2 weeks do a full water change, and you'll be watching your seed grow in a few weeks. Here I have a seed that I started almost 2 months ago. I think it's like 7 weeks now or something. And you can see that the taproot has come in here, and it's actually kind of growing its stem right through the crack here, and it's also starting to grow some additional roots down here, and pretty soon hopefully it'll start accumulating a root mass. So as you can see, it's a process growing these, but it is very, very rewarding. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more gardening and planting videos, since summer is coming up just around the corner. I will see you guys soon. Bye.